Simon's head though. I thought it was underwear.
Thought it was underwear? The hell?
Yeah, I mean like it's hard, and I'm like, wait, what?
I was thinking about it for a while, and I was like, I just like the comp.
Mm.
So technically, we are on the starting screen, and our audio can be as normal.
That is my cue to open Twitch. Yay! New chapter One Piece!
What?
Sorry, I'm gonna be using pirated, so I just do it early.
So what's tonight's agenda?
Check the chat.
Oh shoot! You know, I just realized I forgot that I have I put Elden Ring, and I was like, I'm not playing Elden Ring tonight. I'm doing that tomorrow. God damn.
Oh, Lil, Renelin can hear us.
Okay. Wait, what?
Really?
Check the one and out deck profile.
One and now deck. Oh shoot. My bad.
Ren just recently said something.
What?
I changed. See, in life,
GG, Evan heard. Take that, life.
oh man, I forgot. I also wanted to talk about Friday the 13th, because this is the first time in the year we're actually gonna.
Fucker, my boyfriend's flying up on the 13th.
Oh, well.
But what's funny is he's coming in from the mainland side, so obviously he's gonna have to time travel 3 or 4 days ahead.
Yeah, he's coming here at the 16th in the morning.
Oh, is he sleeping in Guam? That's amazing.
Oh no, he'll just get a plane back straight here. So after Guam segment.
Oh, you already saw his itinerary?
No, but I think that's mostly his goal. He wants to get back here as fast as he can. He hates the States.
Yeah.
Well, at least for him, he didn't have a wheelchair-bound individual tagging
Yes.
along. I'm a hero. Man, Simon, you should have seen Miss Crumbs. I was like, "Hey, are you a nurse? Oh, I should bump you up to business class."
Are you serious? Did they actually say?
That I got that from what do you call this? My layover in Hawaii, because they thought that I was a nurse.
Oh damn.
Oh, you got a layover in Hawaii.
Yeah, I was laid over for like 2 hours. Yeah.
So it's not, you didn't use the one in California.
Yes.
Must be nice.
Okay. How are you then?
Ooh.
Let's see.
Oh.
Alive. Okay.
So Simon, are you ever good at Minecraft?
Restaurants, what's a good?
Think about it.
What makes a good restaurant?
You have enough time to think about it by July, yeah.
Summer. I'm definitely planning to get back into Minecraft again. I did a Minecraft stream over the summer though.
Okay.
Oh, you can get the Java edition.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Don. Yeah, so Java edition will be released to people who have the Windows 10 and Bedrock version.
So that'd be everyone minus Calvin.
Everyone minus Calvin, because Calvin got Bedrock over at the tablet.
Yes, tablet.
I don't know. I would like to think.
Hmm.
This I do. I do have Java though.
Oh, you do.
I hope I still have Java. My Minecraft went out like after my computer crashed, so like a lot of my save files.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I did have it in. I did have a server.
Ah, okay.
Make me server leader. Don't worry, since I'm kind of like long term here now, I'll keep it up to date.
So this means also we're going back into Valorant streams again.
Well,
Yeah,
in 2
most likely.
weeks we have a guest with Andre.
The resident Yoru main is back.
Yeah,
Get
you
back
know
to
what?
Valorant.
You know what? The hangout yesterday at Dale's place, I played one game of Velo, and to my surprise, I wasn't MVP, but we won.
You won.
12 and 6.
You basically carried on his account.
No, I used mine. I logged in mine.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
I was wondering. I don't know. I have a lot of plans over the summer. Genshin's definitely one.
Well, you have a lot of stuff to do now,
Yeah.
especially with the recent delay. Oh God.
There's a lot of I know there's a lot of content down, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely I feel like this is definitely a lot more variety thing.
Oh, but you can't use the teapot anymore.
I heard it was on maintenance and then now it's like
Yeah, so the moment 2.6 came out, you cannot edit your teapot.
that sucks.
Which is the ironic thing, because the recent event, every item you get, the prices were all furniture base you can put in the teapot. So in a way, they were just like, really? You gave us prizes for the teapot, but we can't use the teapot.
Yeah, it's
My theory is that it could be just a they're still working on the teapot because that thing was buggy.
I do feel that.
That thing was buggy. So it could be that's the main reason
Alright.
why they're taking a while.
Could be. I don't know. I don't know if everyone's ready for the no shave reveal.
Yes, we needs a ring light.
I got my ring light for. I think I got this for about 15 at iZone.
Yeah, same. I got like 20, 15 at Isla Saipan for a portable one. Portable clip one. Hello.
Yeah, lighting definitely goes a long way. In terms of-
Yeah. It's mommy. Pumpkin mom.
So I accidentally thought I sprayed my dough with alcohol, but it turns out it was lens cleaner, and I sprayed it on her hair.
I wish I didn't drink on that. God.
She said she smells like Windex.
I can.
Don't tell them what the fuck you are.
Okay.
Okay.
There he is.
Very sus.
All right, waiting for you to open up your mic and open up your.
Oh, yes.
All right.
All right, perfect. Now we just need to get your. Actually, the mic on your end sounds really good.
Hey, look, he's
Thanks.
much more of a streamer.
I do like it. Can I get a mic check on your end, Earl?
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
You guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, loud and clear on my end.
Nice.
All right, cool. Cool. All right. I think we can get started. All right. Ladies and gents, thank you guys again for waiting. We are going to go ahead and start the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm today's Antito. Welcome again to another episode of the Baka Den. This is your host, Baka Den, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. It is 8:44 p.m. Glad to have you guys here. It is Sunday night. It's a delight to have you guys in. Back again. Welcome to episode 5 of the Breakpoint. So, we got a lot of new things coming. Got a lot of new stuff coming along the way. So, first and foremost, we go ahead and introduce our cast. Over here to my right, we have Helen, also known as Zenla.
Mama.
All right, right here on the bottom, we have the return of our resident Yoru maid, Jeff, also known as Tagabantai. And down here on the bottom right is hold on. Down here on the
Other way.
bottom. Down here on the bottom right,
Other way.
we down
Bottom
here,
left.
bottom right. It's bottom right on my end. I don't know. I don't know. Down here on the bottom right, we have our Puff Puff Pass, also known as Earl, also known as Viking.
What's up?
All right. Well, in any case, we're glad to have you guys here on the stream. We're glad to see you peeps on the chat. You guys have any questions at any point, we'll go ahead and ask that, and then we'll be entertaining some questions towards the end of this for our Q&A portion. Now, where do I begin? Well, since today is Sunday, that also means that today is Mother's Day. For some of you guys on the other side of the world, you guys are just starting out, so happy Mother's Day to all you groovy mothers out there. I hope you guys I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far, and I hope you get everything that I hope you got everything that you wanted.
Oh.
But yeah, I just remembered I went out with my family earlier today, having a brunch down at PIC. I'm still a bit full from yeah. How's you guys' Mother's Day?
My mom is at the States. So we can celebrate, and then I can just text her. I could just text her Happy Mother's Day, even though it's a day earlier than you.
Ah, okay, I see.
But for me, it's mostly my brother. It's his birthday today.
Oh, it's your brother's birthday today. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your brother.
Happy birthday, Kuya.
Oh man.
If he watches the stream.
Hey,
Shout out to
we're literally a generation away from each other, so it's very awkward whenever we hang out. Sorry.
What about you, Jeff?
I just recently came from a dinner for my family. I paid for everything.
Oh,
So we went back to savory, and I just gave my mom whatever she wanted. And it turns out that the savory people in Mother's Day, they offer all the mothers in the restaurant if they either wanted a slice of cake or ice cream.
Get okay.
Mom just wanted ice cream, and the staff just ended up giving every one of my family members ice cream.
oh,
But I didn't eat ice cream, so I gave it to my dad, and the look on his face, it was really priceless. It's like a little child, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, son, thank you. I love ice cream," and I'm like, "Yes, Dad, I know you love it so much." And
that,
that's pretty much it.
that reminds me of when we were at Savory, and we had a table for a bunch of the One and Now fam, and it was crazy because you know how like because the way Savory is set up is restaurant area outside, and in a lot of these stores, there's a karaoke room inside, and so kind of funny how uh one of the waiters opened the door and you could hear shouting on the inside of the room and you hear huh? And I swear, second day that Jeff comes back, he goes in and shouts back.
Um, Last night was lit.
It's a good.
Yeah, it was a right. It was that one white guy walking into a karaoke room and then a bunch of Filipinas screaming.
I had no choice
Definitely
Andre.
but to.
not
I
sus.
had no. I had no
So I
choice
just
but to
have
jump in.
Andre.
How about you, Earl? How was your Mother's Day?
So first off, went to mass at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh
Afterwards,
wow.
we had yeah. Afterwards, we had breakfast with the choir. Then 12 o'clock lunchtime at a CK Smokehouse. Pretty good place.
So on a scale of
Uh, scale of 1 to 10,
mhm,
I'd I'd give it an 8.
okay,
Yeah, cause B Bank makes better drinks.
that I can agree.
I'll be real. Yeah.
B Bank's owner be watching the stream right now.
If only. Shout out to Oda-san, man. Absolutely amazing, dude.
Oh no, I want to go pee dance. I like the karaoke.
It is a nice karaoke
Right.
spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of karaoke, my boyfriend wants to do karaoke when he gets back. That does anime songs.
Oh, actually, I can't remember, but the last time we went to B Bank, there was actually some that was playing uh uh an anime song from Naruto, and I was
Ooh.
yeah, it was Bluebird.
So we go into
Oh,
pee bangs. Got it.
Yeah,
The night of his arrival, we go into pee bangs.
it's a
Monday drinks.
it's a very hole in the wall restaurant. I have to say though.
It's very chill, very comfy.
The aesthetic of the place is just very relaxing. Something about it. There's just something about it that
It's still like Western masculine, but still comfy.
and it's
hmm.
it's interesting because karaoke rooms have been a thing for 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 many years now, as a form of recreation. So looking back at it now, it's interesting how the creation of karaoke has come uh
You
generation
took
of karaoke.
karaoke time.
it's definitely come along. YouTube karaoke stream. I would like to do.
Can we get a cover Hikari Nara?
I would like to do.
Hikaru Nara.
I would actually like to do a karaoke stream one of, but the problem is, and this is especially the case. Third party live streaming platforms such as and I'm also gonna throw in Facebook and uh, Instagram and TikTok. They've been a lot.
Well, there's Twitch. And,
Yeah, there's been a lot of problems with the DMC. DMC. If you guys don't know what DMCA stands for, DMCA stands for because of the DMCA. Anyways, I was as I was saying, DMCA stands for the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and
mm,
this a this has been an issue with a lot of content media because there are certain songs if they're copyright protected you cannot play the song even if you
mm,
even if you decide to play the instrumental or even play the if you plan to reverb or slow it down they will crack down on it and I know for a fact that thing because I remember when when I was when I was when I was on when I was really active on Twitter at one point. I remember uploading a video from TikTok, and it was a song from September, which was by Earth, Wind, and Fire. So I couldn't play that song because copyright protected. And apparently, um, it was the final straw with Twitter. They were like, "You cannot play the song. We're gonna have to ban you off." And hence, I learned a lesson that day. And if there's one thing that, especially for future references, you have to be careful with what kind of songs you choose. Uh, if you decide to become a Oof. Oh yeah, yeah. I got I got banned from Twitter. It was definitely not a fun experience, but yeah, lesson learned. But I gotta say, YouTube karaoke is a very interesting concept. I mean, you guys remember our moments when we go out to karaoke? Like a lot of these places do have karaoke spots which have YouTube in it.
Yeah.
I think for the most part they call it the YouTube only just because there's a lot of places out there that use karaoke songs and turn it into karaoke version. But yeah, if there's anything the one and now fam definitely loves to do karaoke. Almost quite more often than not, a lot, a lot.
mostly Filipinos, okay? Can you? Is in our DNA? Okay.
I like now though that nowadays can actually like karaoke is not just limited to like popular songs. Like you can actually choose other songs that you can do karaoke versions of. I remember that one time when we were at Cheers, and when no one was there, we were we sang Bakumitai from Yakuza, and it was interesting. But anyways, we should change up into we're still since we let's talked about
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Um, let's talk about restaurants. Um, especially here on Saipan. What are your guys' thoughts about some popular restaurants here?
Hmm.
I say they're popular mainly because they're different than most other restaurants. Like how many Chinese restaurants do you have on this island?
Yeah, we do have quite a lot.
A lot. I think the reason why those are say popular is because they're just different.
And there's definitely a lot. There's definitely a lot out there. There's Double
Yeah.
Luck. There's, sorry, Double Chinese restaurant. There's All Star. Um,
Ocean Star.
Ocean Star. Okay, Ocean Star. I would like to say that it's a Chinese restaurant. However, when I look at their menu, though, it's very it's more of a variety restaurant than it is more of a Chinese restaurant. They do have good rice though.
Oh yeah, we also have a
True.
lot of Korean barbecue places now.
Oh yeah, that
Some
too. I think Namde Moon has a barbecue table. Is that what they call it? The barbecue table?
You mean the where it has a stove in the middle?
Yes. What is that called?
Technically, yeah. That's I know a lot of Koreans they I think a lot of Korean households have.
It's called a grill table.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A grill table there. There's another well, Sura is definitely one of them. And there's one that's close by there, which is on top of I don't know if you remember. Do you remember this place, Earl? It's right across Johnny's, and there's a stair going up. Is that Shin? Yeah.
Ah, that place. Stairs going up.
So you have to go to Google Maps for this.
I feel, I feel,
Right across Johnny's?
yeah, right across or right across
Oh, is it Junji?
Chunji. Okay, there we go, Chunji.
Junji. First time I heard it.
It's actually a pretty popular restaurant also because it's in the heart
Oh
of
yeah, there's Hima.
it's
Himawari.
Himawari. I do enjoy the fact that they specialize in a lot of Japanese. Actually, they specialize in Japanese food. That's the only cuisine they serve.
We still have Pokeyaki here, right?
We still have, yeah, surprisingly, we still have Pokeyaki. Although I haven't heard of it as much as I used to. But
The same.
Pokeyaki, I remember, was located right down at Pokeyaki Pokeyaki's new
It's
location. You remember?
it's near
Yeah.
Memorial Park, right?
Yeah, it's right across Memorial. It's near Memorial Park. It's where the yogurt shop used to be.
Swirls.
Swirls, man,
Well,
that was a good place. Because there weren't a lot of frozen yogurt. There weren't a lot of frozen yogurt shops at the time. But
Yeah, too bad it died.
yeah, they were just in a weird spot.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a weird spot. It um it did have a lot of potential, like as a business thing. For the most part, it was able to last for maybe 3 years, and then it shut down.
Here, no, is the thing. There's always a 5-year curse. If
Ah,
your business can last for 5 years, good. That's why the biggest thing when you're planning a business is location. I think the reason why Himawari was so smart was that they literally put their store right next to the restaurant. So it's like, oh, you want food? The restaurant's right there.
It's interesting how you brought that up also because Himawari serves is actually three places in one. No, wait, I take that
Yeah.
back. Four.
Yeah.
Four places in one. Sorry.
A bakery,
I just
a
realized
store, a restaurant, and a hotel.
What's your thought, Earl?
yeah. I just realized something.
Hmm?
Saipan is the only place in the country where you'll have rival businesses right next to each other. Like you'll
Yeah.
see one store right next to another store, and then you
No.
have like restaurants and bars next to each other. Like
Now here's the funny. So
the fact that
I live right across PIC, and there's a small Chinese supermarket there, and he's still doing well, even though he never expands because all the tourists just goes there, all the employees just goes there, and meanwhile, there's like two buildings away from PIC, there's a supermarket. In each store, you always see a tourist. They're like, "Hello, you're from PIC, huh?"
and the fact that there's enough business for all these businesses to like I don't know keep running.
Yeah.
Pretty insane.
I do find that very interesting. There's just so much that's going on when it comes to writing a business structure. And yeah, I find it ridiculous that we have businesses side by side with each. It's always crossed my mind as to why that was the case.
You just reminded me that outlet stores right in front of Aquarius, where they're both selling clothes.
Right.
Yeah. Like, why you're the same business? Why are you next to each other?
I think about that a lot too. Um, Restaurants make a lot of sense. Like if you have two different themes for restaurants, then there is competition, but at least people have choices of what they want. What they want. Like for example, how KFC and Taco Bell are like right next to each other, right? So you can eat Mexican. That's totally up to you. But like right across my house, I have two barber shops that are like, or two beauty salons that are like right next to each other, and I can't wrap my mind as to why exactly would you put two barber shops like right next to each. Never made any sense whatsoever.
Friends. They want to meet their friends on their break.
Okay, so the reason why they're next to each other, if one is off, the other one will take over.
Okay, that I feel would make a lot of sense. Just get it down the line. Um, um,
Also, another catch, they're probably related.
you think so?
Yeah, like for example, there's the one here in Dandan. The owner is Chinese, and he owns a like for example, this is real. Lucky D Mart One and Lucky D Mart Two. Turns out Lucky D Mart Two, um, if I could get this correctly, the history of that was the brother of the wife, you know, the husband of the first guy who created that. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna make another store. I just need your brother to run it." So yeah, basically, that's how Lucky
Okay.
D Mart Two came to be. Lucky D Mart Two, he decided to be like, "Oh, I just wanna also own a laundromat. You think you could help me out with that?" And so the in-law decided to buy a laundromat called Taga Laundromat. he bought it all and he gave it to the in-law, in-law brother. So it's like, here, you man this now, and I have my own laundromat. Um, and also probably the building too, since it's like an apartment wise. So the owner of the apartment is also him.
Yeah, that
Huh.
that is interesting.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of All Star. You know the salon right next to it. Same owner actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's why before they got a credit card machine, they would go to the salon to swipe your card in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the same thing over here. They own the whole building itself called um Home Plus. So they own Home Plus and the supermarket right next to it in the same building.
It's interesting because I remember that supermarket was called Fitness. Uh,
Yeah, we also call it fitness. I don't know why it changed.
And
yeah.
affection.
Uh, what?
And infection. Affect.
Fitness. But yeah, I do see a lot of potential. I do see a lot of potential when it comes to starting business. I remember there was something. Uh, I forgot what it was called. Um, there are people who have started multiple. I think there's a okay. I was trying to figure out what it was called because I remember I remember this in class. Uh, it's called a conglomerate. There we go. It's called a conglomerate, and this is where you have multiple have one business owner who has different types of who has one or more businesses under different entities. So basically, you can actually you can either create one business, decide to make another business uh, that can be similar to the business, or it, like for example, you decide to open up a store, right? One type of business, and I don't know, create a restaurant right next to that. That would be an example of a conglomerate. That would be an example of a conglomerate. Something like that. I think it's a very I think it's an interesting strategy, to say at the very least. But something I it's something that I do think uh it's something that I think should be done a little bit down the line. If you're starting out as a business owner, like it's important to start off with just then if that in itself goes well, especially if it manages to get past the 5 year 5 year curse, right? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, why not? If you're ready to start a second, the world is your oyster. Which reminds me, which is it's nice that we have it's nice that we have new businesses that are nice that we have new businesses. We have a lot of uh
Mostly cafes.
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely have a lot of cafes for the most part.
The reason why we cannot have Starbucks.
No, I
We
have
need one.
actually
I still
I
vote
have.
for a Panda Express.
Oh yeah, that too actually. So yeah, yes, we need those two. I can live without IHOP. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I have that dead. That one dead.
Yeah.
I remember
It's just more so again location for them. Not the best.
Well, to be fair, when it comes to Garapan, parking is not exactly the best.
Yeah.
It.
They should have.
What were you gonna say,
It's
Jeff?
okay. Go on.
No, no, you.
Yeah, I was about
Not
to
just
say.
that, it's that even if you find a spot, it's just you're really just trying to get anyone that's passing by,
Hmm,
bystanders.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
so for
about.
IHOP, they were just a little too far.
I was about to say, like someone should just buy one plot of land, and then turn it into an actual parking for the public, so that they can all
Yes!
leave their cars there, but they would rather walk really far to the nearest restaurant or whatever.
I mean, it's not a bad
Actually, don't they
idea.
have that in the
Hmm.
States? Don't they have that in
Yeah.
like bigger cities where they just have
Exactly.
a whole building for just parking? We need that here in Garapan, man.
Yes, we do. I wholeheartedly
Like,
agree that we need more
let's,
parking.
let's admit, you're not, if you're not gonna expand parking, just make it go, like, just go up. Like a whole building for parking.
And I mean, if you wanted to make business off of that, you can pay you can pay at least $1 for an hour, if you plan to house at least maybe a capacity of like 50 to 60 cars. So
Yes.
like at the very least, you have the revenue generating because the only place.
Oh, that just reminds me when we had to find parking for Flame Tree. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh, that was
I mean,
bad.
another option is turning Memo's parking lot into a two-story parking lot.
Yes, yes. I
Yes.
was about I was about to say that. And
Mm.
also in the first floor, before you enter, they would have that one ticket like that one thing that lowers the draw. And then if you're gonna pay for an hour, it's gonna like lift up and then you can go in. And then when you claim to go claim your car, you just go back out and then you have to go the second way, pay, and then it will open up, it'll let you go through. Yeah, it's called congestion control.
Yes. See,
Mm,
now that
Yeah.
in itself makes a lot of sense.
yes.
Like, Saipan is great. I feel like it has the
Taipan is
potential to.
chill. A lot of things are nearby. You can literally live near a store. Compared to the states where you have to use a car for everything. Oh god.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask about that because you were in Washington for a while, right, Jeff? So, what was it like to
Yeah.
get from like one place to another in the states?
So from where I live, it's somewhere in Lacey. I think I remember the street still. It's Columbia Way Northeast. So I had to walk from the adult family home all the way until the nearest town. It's called Lacey, and it took me 3 hours to get to the middle of town.
3 hours
Yes,
Come,
by car.
by walking.
Okay. Woo. But was it like?
this is why I hate the mainland's laws considering how to make a city. Why
so
on
for
earth can you put a business where there is houses?
so for biking, it only took me an hour, but I sweat a lot.
Uh,
Well,
No,
sweat.
I sweat a
oh,
lot.
sweat. Okay.
And that's funny because that place is cold.
Yeah, it didn't help too that like once you sweat, it becomes cold sweat, and it actually affects your body even more because the temperature is so like it was below. Yeah, oh no, not really below freezing. It's just below chill. That's it.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
every day. It's not every day you wake up in the morning and you walk into a chiller.
That's my boyfriend. No, that's what's worse that his he lives with his older sister and her family, and he loves it cold. So even though it's still cold outside, they're still using the aircon inside.
I still find it very weird. I for one, am not used to very cold temperatures. I shiver a lot for the most part.
Yeah.
And I get that teeth chattering down my spine. So when I think about it, like I don't know what like I don't know if I have what it takes to live in the States, because I've heard, especially like with beaches down in the beaches down in the West Coast, they can get pretty cold there. I was actually talking to
Yeah.
it's like you stand in the you stand for one for maybe like about 5 minutes at any one of the beaches there, and you already immediately want to get out. It's like it's so cold. Actually, need to get a suit in order to stay in the water uh because it is that cold.
Yata, 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 yata.
You ever been to the beaches down in the West Coast, Earl?
No, I never had a chance to. I've mostly around Georgia.
Georgia.
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's where I went for basic training.
okay. What's it like
Yeah,
with the waters down in the east?
waters. Um, don't know. I'd like to find out for myself, actually.
I don't remember what was that for the song about Georgia, and I can't remember. I think it was Georgia on my mind.
But if you ask me about Hawaii, pretty great.
Ooh, Hawaii.
The heat is yeah, the heat isn't yeah, it's not as bad as here. The humidity here is just atrocious.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. I think we can agree. Humidity here. The weather here in Saipan is like
Like you could, one way to combat it is just shades, in which you just add more trees. But those trees gonna be gone the next time there's a massive typhoon here.
yeah. I'm just
So,
I'm,
you,
Hmm.
so you're stuck with the heat.
it's absolute point where like
Oh, go ahead.
it's to the point where if you gonna backtrack here, because the thing about Saipan though is that we have a lot. Weather here is sporadic in the very. Rain is weird for two reasons.
You can literally have rain just for 5 minutes, and that's it.
That's one thing. It's like you get a massive amount of rain, right? And it's like after that, it's like it just stops. Like complete.
And
It's
how
not.
then
does
It's
that
not
even
even a
work?
drizzle. It's just just rain. Not even a drizzle. No warning.
but then this island does have one of the most consistent weather patterns in the world,
Yeah.
I'd say. I mean, at least super typhoon, sure, but it rarely
And
happens.
like 5 years most times. Which reminds me, I need to get out of this wooden house.
Speaking of super typhoon, we're a bit overdue for one. Hmm.
Let's not
No one
Kidding.
asked for a sign.
let's not jinx that. Let's not jinx that.
I'm a murder anyone in the group who asked for a sign.
I like where we're at now. I would rather I would rather we maintain this peace. I mean within the span, because the thing is within the span of 10 years,
Oh yeah,
right?
doesn't one of your walls wood?
Let's not talk about this. Uh, well, actually, I do. It's
And he talks either way.
it's 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 it no it's I have faith that it's able to withstand the I have faith that it's able to withstand the
No,
Jump
what's funny
forward.
is whenever we get a typhoon here, is a rock paper scissors if it's gonna hit north or south.
yeah that I found was a very interesting one, because when in 2015 2015
I think
no
so.
sorry 2014 no 2015 yeah 2015 summer of 2015 was when typhoon Total War happened, and at that time north really, really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that Solar Lore is our YouTube.
Now, Typhoon U2, on the other hand, which happened in 2018, three
18.
3 years
Ugh.
3 years after Typhoon Soul, 3 years no, 3 years after Typhoon Soul hit the south side, and knowing that we stay in the most actually all of us we stay in the south side, so it's like yeah,
Most of
Yeah.
our crew is south.
Yeah, minus Psycho, Dale, and Kelvin.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's oh sorry. What's interesting though is the like these ironwood trees. They're able to withstand Typhoon U2, surprisingly.
that is true.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised there's so many massive Totomono trees. They're still here, still alive.
I
Like,
think
god damn, how many typhoons have you seen?
actually,
Oh,
the design of the Tautomona tree, because um yes, they are able to withstand very very strong typhoon. That's that's because you take
It's
a
Wikipedia.
our wiki feed. All right, if you take a look at the design of the if you take the design of the Tao Mona, very
Oh, Venti's favorite tree, got it.
you see with the design of the tree, it's rooted. It has big roots, basically. Big interconnected roots. So usually with structures of trees, most trees are able to withstand uh massive amounts of wind because it's hard to pull the roots out of it. Unless though, if the soil wasn't able to hold on to if the unless the soil wasn't able to tree. But certain trees they don't last very long, or they easily get knocked down because the structure of the not to the massive velocity wind.
It reminds me so how we lost so many flame trees from it, from
Yeah,
this typhoons. Ooh.
that is a tragic one. But I
I
do
have
like.
I have
Sorry.
a plan.
Okay, let's hear your plan.
how about
The
how about we
is where it's going.
how about we duplicate the Tatamona tree on every single tree we have
No.
here?
Oh no no no. Well, one, it'll be a lot
no
more
thanks.
shadier. It'll be a lot more shadier.
If I was ever a programmer on creating this island, I would just Control A and remove every single tree that exists, and only put Control V and paste every single Tatamoto tree within every existence for miles.
You remember though, there were because Tata Mona is forward and Tata Mona.
Yeah. There is an official name
There's
for
an
that
official name
particular
for the
tree.
tree.
We just call it Tatamon.
Well, actually, Tata Mona. Oh, right. So,
Yes.
the literal meaning of Tata Mona is or Tao Tao meaning full Mona, and this is a reference to ancestral spirits that inhabited. So there are certain legends that explain the Tao Mona, and with tomorrow culture, it's important to note that people take very high regard of Altamont, so much so that there are stories and legends uh about it. One of them the story of Juan and Maria, and why you should not uh, mess around with the Tatamon. In fact, you have to ask for respect before.
You,
Could be wrong.
do you want the Totemon curse?
Yeah, superstitions. I feel like this is the discussion of superstition topic when we get into that later on. But
Oh, we have Friday the 13th this month.
yes, Friday the 13th is happening.
And my boyfriend's flying on that day. God.
All right. Well, I guess this is a good time for us to take a quick break. Do not touch the dial. We'll be coming back pretty soon, and once we do that, we'll get into our discussion about superstitions. So yeah, don't touch that dial. The breakpoint will be right back. So stick around. Okay, we are on break.
Simon's audio is choppy. That's what Ren said.
That's what I heard
Yeah.
also. I will fix that.
The one with the mic is the ironic though.
I'll have to. Always a new day with audio problems. We'll fix that.
Man, imagine copy and pasting every single. You see
I
your
just
left
remembered
side?
how because flame trees are an endangered species, it's hard to make more buildings or businesses on areas that has flame trees. Yeah, like I remember when you drive by Beach Road, there's always that one spot that got cleared out, but they left us all the flame trees because you can clear all the other plants, but not the flame trees.
Hey Simon, you see that empty lot next to your house?
Which one?
Do you want to plant a Tatamona tree there?
Oh god. Hey! It was a massive one. It was a massive one. You get a shade for the car.
Don't worry, we got this. Yeah, speaking of flame trees,
How's Elden Ring,
Oh,
by
sorry.
the way?
I actually enjoy playing Elden Ring. Like, after streaming last Tuesday, I was like, I did not want to stop. I streamed at 9, and then I capped at 11. And now this game is fun, but it was annoying because I died a lot. But like all the souls I had to farm, like I had to get it back. And what was bad was that there was a lot of people. Made it even which made it even more annoying to work with.
So, if I got Elden Ring, and you were still streaming, I would find you. I would invade you.
Oh, no. Cool. Better not, I swear.
Oh, I thought you meant the one you saw on your phone.
Not like what do you call this? Because Elden Ring is pretty unique. It's similar to Dark Souls in a way where you can just interact with players who still currently play, and then like they're going about their business, they're minding their own thing, and then next thing you know you get an invasion from someone random.
It's annoying though, like, cause
Oh yeah. Simon, we might be playing again. Guild Digger 100 gets back.
oh boy, I'm already getting flashbacks.
Hey, look, hey, he hasn't been playing because the internet there is
I mean, roll back netcode though. Back netcode was great though.
Okay, so the sugar coated BS about the mainland, it's not as what you really think it would be. I thought it was a promised land, but
Oh, for
me
real?
and John, me and Andre figured that out the hard way.
if you want to get a house, it's probably gonna be very far to the nearest.
Where you want
I
to?
would say Earl has the highest chance of getting a house.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. Why else does he want to get a house over here on water?
Basically, military personnel are pampered when it comes to when it comes to mainland.
When you say pampered, I just imagine someone holding
Oh, you
a
should see
cotton
Texas.
ball of powder onto his face.
Well, no, not really. It's think of it more as like breastfeeding in a weird sense.
Wait, what?
So like what do you call this?
Okay.
They nurture tiny Earl to become the best that they can be, a bottom feeder.
Hey,
Hold on there.
hey, it's
It ain't easy.
So he claims.
You don't know what it's like. Yeah.
we have to remember that it's military personnel month also. Right, it is military personnel month, right?
Is it?
May has a, the
I
thing
don't
is
recall.
the thing is May has a the funny thing is May has a lot of months going on. Mental Health Awareness Month, Appreciation Week, which was last week, military. I think Military Personnel Month also. Military
Oh,
personnel.
military child month.
Oh, it's military.
Yeah.
Military Child Month.
Yeah.
Gotta
In
look.
the end, we all have agreed on one thing,
Is
and it's to get Earl to the promised lands and make a land.
Depends where. Remember, if you can find a place that's good distance from a city.
Yeah.
That's not apartment.
I mean, we could just slap down in the middle of a city and just like buy a 1 block lot of land and then just build a giant building in there in the name of One and Now. We can even put a giant billboard sign.
I can already imagine you would take I can already imagine it. You just take a random dot on the map.
Mostly, they don't. For as much as they know, I know they don't allow actual houses or detached houses inside a city,
Oh,
which is a weird bit. Compared to Europe, has a lot of. You can literally plot a house right next to a big ass building in the city. But in the States, it's completely different. They're very OCD. You want house over here, the city, different thing.
you're not over here.
Yeah.
OCD. It's like, do you
Don't add fuel
want
to the fire, Earl.
I love you, Simon.
A venti costume? Really? Actually,
So Captain B mentioned Venti in a maid suit, and I responded with, or Chica in a Venti costume.
how about no?
No, the Archon
Why
version.
not, Simon?
The Archon version. They are costume. That's basically a bathing suit.
True.
And he searches. He's searching.
Not searching. What you mean?
Hairspray. Know what that is.
Don't do me like that.
Oh, he's.
Oh, you
tied-
know what I forgot to do? I forgot to update the Discord link. Forgot to update the Discord link. For some reason, my Discord always has this thing where it resets. I learned recently that you're actually supposed to whenever there's you have to change. If I put it up as a bot, well, it's still not up.
It sounds as if you're a pirate site, Simon.
What?
A pirate site.
A
They
pirate?
always change their. Yeah, pirate site.
Oh,
They always change.
parody.
Parody.
No, pirated like. Pirated.
Pirate.
Oh,
Yeah.
pirate. Okay. Pirate. What? For real?
They always change the .com to something.
I forgot to save it. What the hell?
Oh no.
Don't forget to save your stuff, kids.
Save how? Huh?
What if we don't want to be saved?
There's a catch. There's a catch. There's a catch to what he said there. Hey Simon, have you ever played Unturned?
No, actually, I have not.
Search it up in Steam.
Alright, well. Where's my water? Darn.
Thank you. What
Off my-
eBay.
yes, that's cool. I just noticed you have to
Alright. You guys ready to go back?
I
Alright. Got some music back. We're going back live in 3, 2, 1. Alright, welcome back. This is from my boy Omar. Water. I know it doesn't I know it doesn't look like water right now, but there is water here. There is water.
Wink,
very
wink,
sad.
wink,
Very
wink.
sad.
But do I have to show it? I have the water gallon here. Right? I have the water gallon here right next to me. Show you that I'm literally drinking water. See?
Does that say drinking water?
Gotta make sure you drink water, guys. It's important. Hydrate or you dehydrate. Hydration nation.
I only have this.
But yeah. All right. Ladies and gents, peeps of the stream, welcome back to the Baka Den. Hope you guys are having a morning, afternoon, part of the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. Welcome again from the break. We are doing episode 5 of the Breakpoint, and we covered a lot of interesting points throughout the stream. Shouts out to all the mothers out there for Mother's Day. You guys are the realest. Much, and this is your day. So here's to you. So, get back into the heart of our conversation. Conditions. Especially since we have one day kicking in. Everybody's favorite day. Friday the 13th. I don't know.
I'm not super sentimental, don't give a fuck. I literally have a pet black cat.
I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on super? Do you feel like it's real or not?
Depends on what it is, I say. Like I have pet cats, and some of them are black. So I don't really. I just uh, I don't care about the super second or black cat giving you back. Like, have you guys seen how many times I pulled a 5 star in each one?
You know, when I think about it too, I'm like, cats, cats. Black cats have been known to cause bad luck, but yeah, you have not experienced any bad luck as of late, have you? As an owner of a black cat, have you, Helen?
Oh, in fact, I just get a lot of good luck.
What?
Like how many times have I play Genshin? How many times I pull out and like, oh, it's 5 star banner. In fact, it's so bad. Instead of I've been trying to get Bennett for months, for months, and he has never gotten me until like 1 year after. 1 year after playing Genshin, that I finally get the bad luck character. Well, I have gotten a lot of times.
It's definitely a tale old as time itself. And I bet you probably pulled like all the other 5 stars before you got Bennett.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
In
okay.
fact, I've been trying to get Kiki. I got all the other 5 star leftovers. Kaching, Jay, Jean, Mona, and Diluc. I have never gotten Kiki. Ah!
All right. Yeah. All right. There's definitely a lot of other superstitions out there. Everybody knows the classic don't step on a crack because you might break your Blake. Okay. Don't step on a crack before, otherwise you'll break your mother's back. That's so hard to say. Blake your mother's back.
Blake!
Uh
And I'm the one who will listen.
I remember though when I was a kid, like during my elementary school days, whenever I see a crack, I'm not gonna step on it.
Ah! Yeah. No, in fact, I was watching the 5th episode of Spy Family.
Hmm?
And so they had a black cat. At the beginning of the episode, they had a black cat cross in front of them. And another thing happened. And Anya, Anya stepped on something. Everyone thought it would be a crack, considering the build up. Nope, she stepped on shit.
Ooh,
Like literally, they censored the shit.
that bad.
Oh yeah.
I still need to catch up on my family. I actually was.
Well, you read the manga.
I'm reading the manga, but like very slow. Like, I've been pretty busy myself, so like I only got to chapter 4.
Oh really?
That's how busy I was. I'm like, you only got to
You're not like
chapter 4.
me. Once
Uh,
I once I like a series, I just binge it. Fuck sleep. Fuck sleep.
I was like, what is sleep? Sleep is basically a figment.
This is sleep. If I like a series, it goes sleep.
Guys, please note. We do care about your health, and so please make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep. Do not be sleep
Don't be
deprived.
like me.
Don't be like me. Don't be like. Don't be sleep deprived. Don't sleep on sleep.
What did I miss?
What do you mean? Sleep deprivation runs in this family.
Superstition.
Yeah,
We're talking about superstition.
yeah, we were talking about superstitions. We were just talking
Uh,
about stepping on a crack and black cats. Hey, that rhymed.
Well, sadly, Anya to Stefan shit.
I wouldn't say that we're trained professionals, but we're trained.
Anyway, what other superstition other than the obvious Friday that's coming up? What
Yeah.
is that?
You know what's bad though? Like there are Friday the 13th,
Oh,
13th, Friday the 13th. All right, sorry, my pronunciation's off for a while. Friday the 13th is a holiday where it gets multiple days. It has potential to have multiple. Actually, how many Friday the 13th do we have?
this
Any
year probably twice.
are there in 2020? Survey says.
I think two.
Oh, it's all. We only have one Friday the 13th. This Friday. Great.
Hmm.
Problem though is 2023. There's two Friday the 13th. One in January, one in October. Yeah.
Hey, the first month of the year.
Yeah.
Like
Good.
you're casually enjoying the first week, and then you just notice the next Friday is like fuck.
Yeah. What's another superstition?
And before there's another massive um world event. God damn.
Let's see. Oh. You guys ever walked under a ladder before?
Yeah, a bunch of
Several times.
times. This most so I went to Coblerville Elementary School, and a lot of our aircons back then keep breaking. So we for weeks we just have a ladder right next to the aircon where they're trying to fix it, and me and my classmate were just being dumbasses. We just walked under the ladder. I think one time I think I payback for that. I stepped on a nail.
Ooh. Ooh. That is not fun.
Yeah.
Was it a rusty nail?
so, how long was the nail?
Thankfully, it didn't one deep. It just poke a hole through my shoe. But you can actually feel it like, oh, ouch. It pricked.
Ah, Tomtac. Got it.
No, just enough to do went through the whole soul.
Oh. Oh. God.
And back to Simon's question. Was it rusty?
Was it? Yeah. Was it rusty? It was
Yeah.
rusty.
Rest in
Thank God I
peace.
didn't get technitis, whatever that medical term is. I guess
Okay. It's tetanus. Tinnitus.
tetanus.
Tetanus. Yeah. Tinnitus is the one where it's your ear, right?
Okay. Can you blame me? This answer.
It could be
You
worse.
know the
That would have harbored the meningitis virus.
What is that?
do you know what meningitis?
Yeah, it's like a little tiny virus that
No.
could cause meningitis.
Uh, I get very uncomfortable when I talk about rusty stuff, which is why like I a rusty shape, um, rusty nails.
Do you know si Tetanus Prime? The
No,
Filipino brother of
no, I'm
si
just
Optimus Prime.
reminded when you so many like bathrooms or kitchen stuff you can buy. They're always in metal.
rest,
Like, come on,
rest in
that
peace.
thing's gonna fucking rust.
Rust in peace.
Oh,
Yes.
oh God.
Bad joke. But I get very uncomfortable when I see rusty stuff. Knives also rusty can openers, and I guess for me that stemmed from when I started watching. You guys ever seen Thousand Ways to Die?
Yes,
Ugh.
I saw an episode with a raccoon.
So in this one episode though, it showed this woman who was shaving her legs, but she didn't. She ran out of razors, and she just happened to use a rusty razor. What happened the day after that she got cut using that razor, and she was in R, and so because by the time she woke up, the virus was already spread throughout her body, and so once she got admitted to the ER, she died. She was found dead on arrival, and so it's the reason why I get very cautious when I see rusty stuff, because I do not want to
But
get
you just
cut.
made me wanna make sure I feel my legs. God.
It's uncomfortable, and I remember in the 10th grade I was playing when I was a sophomore I was playing football, and uh as when the dude threw the football to me, all I could think of was like, how am I focusing on the ball because I wanted to catch it. I was running and I was trying to catch the ball, and I tripped on a rock. And when I got up, I was like, okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I didn't get hurt, anything. And then by the time I dusted myself, I was like, I looked at my hand and there was a nail in my hand. There was a rusty nail on my hand, and I was like, okay, I need to go. So I went straight to the school nurse, and I was like, help, help! I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. I need
You
to know what
got
I'm
a
gonna do.
school nurse.
I was like,
You got a school nurse.
yeah. I was like, I don't want to die. I was like, I panic, and like all like I felt like a good portion of my life flashed before my eyes. I was like, I'm not ready to die like this. Don't do this to me, man. And so in my heyday, the nurse was like, just took the nail off my hand, and she's like, okay, like, what? She put alcohol on my hand, and it hurt like hell. And she's like, okay, just put the alcohol on your hand and you're good to go. I was like, am I gonna die? I was like, do I need to get sent to the hospital? I was like, am I gonna take an ambulance? And I was like, you're gonna be fine. I was like,
It reminds me this time I fell from a barbed wire gate, and I felt my hand got from the base of my wrist up to the side of this.
oh God.
Yeah. And now because of that, I can't bend my pinky by
Oh,
itself.
oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. The fact that the wall is healing, I have to go to school next day.
So
Yeah, trying to write with that kid.
doesn't help for this week. So yeah, if you're uncomfortable, I am so sorry.
Gomenasai.
Um, given with how things are, it's definitely an uncomfortable. Now, I do know one thing though, that you are required to get shots uh at a certain, and with tetanus shots, you need to get them every 10 years after you 21, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if you're watching this,
I'm Purdue.
make sure you get your tetanus shots, guys. Or
After you get your tetanus shots, feel free to step as many rusty nails as possible.
I I wouldn't recommend that. No, no, come on. Just because you're given the vaccine for the tetanus that you're going to doesn't mean that you're immune to tetanus. It's the same thing with the COVID vaccine. Just because you get one just because you take more than one dosage of the vaccine does not guarantee that does not necessarily guarantee that you're more likely to be free from COVID, which is COVID.
COVID, new flu.
Yeah,
Just like beer.
yeah.
Speaking of COVID, I don't know. For me though, I caught COVID like a week or two after I got my booster. Uh, Surprisingly, you guys noticed I was healthy, right? Like
Yes.
no symptoms.
So it was
Our military
dormant.
man was
Delta,
healthy, but
Delta
he got
variant.
COVID after the booster.
Yeah, yeah. Delta variant is trash. I want Sigma variant.
Sigma
Oh,
variant.
Something like that.
oh no. That just reminds
Waiting.
me that one time Kelvin told us he got positive.
What?
Remember? So remember Kelvin got positive for COVID, and he said, "So I'm positive," into the chat, and my response is like, "It better be gonorrhea," because we had to hang out with him yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah. Take your shots. It's definitely going likelihood. But again, exercise caution because you never know. There have been people who have taken vaccine, but have still caught it anyways because just because it's
We just got a really bad fire.
all right. Let's see what's on our next. Oh, maybe maybe we can end the podcast with last topic group chats.
To what kind?
Oh boy.
Specify.
All right, all right. Well, in general, like there's a lot of group chats out,
Yeah.
and multiple different platforms. We have group chats on Twitter, chats on Facebook, Instagram, and everybody's favorite group chats on WhatsApp. And there's many different.
Me, group chat and WhatsApp is just business.
I
It's like, oh, every time you have a group chat, it's like, so you have WhatsApp? It's like, fuck, I download that thing then.
yeah, you know, in this day and age, I know for the most part, I know for the most part, we have been focusing a lot on technology, and we're still ever expanding with the usage, especially through apps and programs. And I feel, you know, it's just with this amount of technology, like it's overwhelming. There's way too many ads for getting to the point where anything and everything that you do is going to have a right. I I don't know. I
It
don't.
is.
But I think we should break it down. In terms of specific. Start off with work group chats. When I say group work chats, I'm talking about like school. I'm talking about school projects, and I'm pretty sure everybody's gotten. Everybody's pretty had before, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just reminded when I had Miss Laban, and this was during COVID. We had a WhatsApp class group chat.
Had an entire class group chat.
Yes, even Miss Laban was in it.
God. Mm.
And I can get it because this was during the first time we had to experience COVID.
Yeah.
So a way to talk with everyone, we use WhatsApp.
I'd love to see a teacher that uses Discord.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's
That'll be
Simon.
fun.
Simon.
Hey, Simon.
Simon.
Woo, boy. We did talk about that last week, and I do think for the most part, like it's definitely going to take a while before we actually get to the point where I can start using Discord in an educational platform. But I mean, the offer is there. Uh Discord does allow schools to use Discord as a community platform. But right now, um I still see some risks having Discord up. But I also do feel like, a lot of students now in this day and age are more accustomed to use than any other than any platform. It's just Discord is much more. The reason why I would be a proponent for Discord is because it is much more organized, like and
Yeah,
customizable.
it's customizable.
Yeah, so you
You
can
can really have get your classroom in different servers.
right. So within the different channels inside of that server, you can have a homework channel. You can have a submission channel. You can
Lab.
have,
That'd be great for science classes.
honestly, I really feel good.
Yeah, good.
And then you have different voice channels which you can voice channels that do to do breakout sessions with one group dedicated to project, one group one working on. I feel like that it is yeah. So I'm still waiting for the day when uh Discord as and for me the reason why that is the case is I don't know if how well we're able to track student activities while they're in class. And here's why. Because if you were to hold an actual classroom setting, like online platform, um, it's going to be hard because there are multiple servers on Discord. So who's to say, even if you are, even if you are present, like for example, in a Discord classroom, to say you're not on any other server out there, like or you're going through other students, maybe even other people at that place in time, which is which is hard. And it's one of the things I get concerned about as a teacher because it's hard enough to classroom setting when you're not able to and see what they're doing behind this. That's what I feel makes it tough. experience all the more. Uh, that's what I feel makes the experience a lot more difficult. I don't know. It's just something. It's just something I think about like a lot in hindsight.
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah, one day, maybe if maybe test run see and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Minecraft classrooms though are an actual thing, and I thought that was very interesting. Problem though is you need to buy it. You need to buy Minecraft.
Right. Oh yeah, Jeff. How much is it to make a server, or is it free?
It's it's called a realm, and you need 8 to 10 bucks per month.
There's a subscription.
Oh,
There's a certain number. There is there a certain number of people you hold within that 8 to 10 month or
The
within.
highest is the highest is 10 people.
Okay,
That's not including the host. So 11 in total.
okay. Oh,
nice.
Filipinos are happy drunk. The karaoke goes on.
certain servers, yes, you have to pay. There's one though I remember, but I did free at the same. But I don't remember having to pay. I think it was Minehut. Minehut. I think Minehut is the one actually pay, but you can only have one server, and you can't off switch off to another. You have to filter. I think I still have. I think so now that I think about it, I think I have it. Then if you decide to add more people, there's a certain you have to.
Hmm.
But I do feel like Minecraft, like really do think Minecraft classrooms could definitely. I mean, there was an article I read back in 2013 where there was there virtual classroom inside of Minecraft for Japanese classes. So you could learn how to speak Japanese on Minecraft.
Now that I think about it,
Wow.
maybe for like architecture majors, Minecraft could work as well. Hmm?
Good.
Yeah.
Helen, what do you think?
Mm, yes and no. Because you still have more creative ability in Minecraft than you do in the real world.
Oh, but you could use
Helen,
it as like a give you like a
Like
general idea or something.
like let's say if there was a more convincing way for gravity to be in there and emulating the wind, because architecture is not just design, it is trying to
the
make a livable space in the climate that it has.
Oh,
the engineering aspect is what Minecraft brings.
Yeah, it's more so engineering than it does architecture.
okay.
Yeah,
You know,
because the best you can make realistically in Minecraft that can work in the real world is just an apartment building and just put a bunch of aircons on that thing.
okay.
It's not the most uh not the best thing for architecture, but that's like the easiest bottom two you can do.
Funny how you mentioned about architecture in the or like how Minecraft is being used. engineering, or it can be, and it has potential to be engineering because it takes me back to a video on YouTube I came across by Davey 504, and the thing was he made a giant base using in Minecraft and able to actually make it play with actual chords and actual notes, and that stuff was absolutely mind blowing. Didn't uh I wouldn't have thought that um but you could actually play a song on Minecraft using redstones. I think redstones,
The wire.
the wire.
The wire.
Back in the old days, it's not wire, it's called dust.
That's dust.
It's that.
Yeah, it's red dust that actually
Minecraft
lights
wire
up.
is literally just dust.
Yeah, see this is why I think I need to start playing Minecraft more. 'Cause, I'm not too familiar with a lot of the mechanics of that. I'm not too familiar.
Oh, I love mechanics. It's literally just a simplified form. A funny simplified form.
Wait, simplified what?
The engineering aspects of Minecraft is it's funny and entertaining.
Diagram. Yeah, really do think that uh Minecraft could definitely be, especially in the field of it. There's a lot of potential for it, especially since
It'd be good for science.
science definitely, math also. I feel like
Oh, very.
I've seen some Minecraft can be even multiple
Geography.
geography. Okay, that
Isn't there like a isn't there a realm where you can make it based on the geography of the Earth?
I think you could. I mean, if
Yeah.
if it
So it's not really a realm, more like a mod.
There.
You can actually buy a mod that lets you see different parts of the world and you can live it.
oh okay
It'd be good for geography class.
geography sure.
If you can't afford a trip to Japan, might as well buy the mod and you live.
Don't they also have Minecraft?
Lol.
Don't they also have Minecraft VR?
It's nauseating.
I can already imagine it, guys. We can go fly to Japan in VR.
Well, it seems like they're opening up to tourists in Japan
Yes, that I have read about
because
that.
recently we are finally getting more Japanese tourists here, which is great.
Yes, the Prime Minister of Japan, Fumio Kishida, there. Fumio Kishida just mentioned about opening up their doors again. So we have definitely we are definitely seeing the rise of Tokyo, and we're starting to see a lot of things slowly come back together. Eventually, getting to the point where we get back into the hell. We've already gotten
What?
back.
Hi.
We've already gotten. We've already gotten to the point where we it's optional for us to use masks in public. Public. So there's that. Slowly but surely, eventually.
Well, there are certain areas, for example, hospitals, airports. I'd say it is still required.
I mean, that does make sense. Even in art, or they're still required to use masks. There's like for, thank you again for bringing that up again. Yeah, who knows? Maybe the rule on us masks being a lot bigger than we thought.
At least we're not getting lockdowns anymore.
Yeah,
Thank
I,
God.
Yeah.
and I have to say, absolute 2 years, absolutely long 2 years.
How the start of a new decade? Here's a pandemic.
Will definitely be mark
Thanks, Earth.
definitely going to
Thanks, Earth.
mark a mark a time in his yeah.
2020, the decade of just a pandemic.
Anyways, I think now is a good time to go ahead and wrap up. Is we again, ladies and gents, peeps, guys again for tuning in, having to talk to you, having to chat with you guys. Thank you guys again for tuning into the stream. We're gonna be working on the schedule later on this week. There'll be some Valorant. There's also gonna be some Elden Ring for sure. So be sure to be on the lookout for that when we back into. So, again, I just want to give a shout out to Helen, to Jeff, to Earl for joining us for today's stream. You guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. Is there anything you wanna say? Anything you wanna close off to our viewers right now?
Be semi-responsible.
Semi
Find
responsible.
the middle ground. Yes.
Semi?
Don't don't be too responsible, cause that's suffocating and boring. But don't be stupid, cause that's just stupid. Find a middle ground.
So don't be loopy. But don't be whatever the opposite of that.
All right.
Exactly.
I'm sponsoring my new favorite chip, Max Pork Rinds. You can get it over at um ah I love Saipan.
For real?
Top or
Yeah,
main?
pretty much.
You heard it here. If you're inside fan, you're looking for some got Max Port brands that I love side fan. All right.
Did Jeff just open a new challenge? Spicy pork rinds. Can you handle the spice?
I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I wanna go there.
McNasty challenge.
Oh
No,
no!
no.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Jeff.
Oh no! 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 Please.
We are
Please.
not Korean. We cannot handle the heat.
All right.
Spicy noodles challenge. Oh, I'm in.
Well, at any
It's gonna burn.
definitely,
Filipino's gonna burn.
definitely looking to do more challenges in the future. For another time. Definitely check out the socials. Also, you can find a replay of this podcast up on YouTube, Twitter. Don't forget to check out the Instagram if you guys want to keep up to date with some of the stuff happening online, and also TikTok. You guys like memes, journaling, and rapping. Definitely go. Anyways, you guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. We're gonna go find somebody.
Raid.
We're gonna go look for somebody to raid. So, um, let's my boy Luder up Island of Guam. So go definitely show him half day on the Malak, how you uh island of Taipan. Um, we'll be doing more streams later on this week, so be on the lookout for that. And as always, stay groovy, y'all, and peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Forget to drop the raids, guys.